Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to talk about the Dragon Ball Hero units that are coming to Global Dokkan very, very soon. And there is also another banner that is going to be coming to Global, I think a little bit after the Dragon Ball Heroes banner comes out. So, these are two good banners, by the way. I don't know how much I would recommend as a Global player you guys summon on these, but... Well, okay, the second one definitely not, but this Heroes banner does have a lot of good units to be had. Real quick, I do want to point out that there is a JP Shaft, actually. Very, very sad times for us JP players to get shafted yet again. But Global is going to be getting an exclusive wallpaper, apparently, key visual of Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission. Now, I'm teasing, obviously, but I imagine JP would get that at some point. Probably, but I mean, we'll see. That's the first wallpaper, I believe, that has not come to both versions at the same time, which is interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. Let's see. So we got a login bonus, special missions, sale, 32 stones once, and 91 stones 3 times. Certainly would love some stone sale improvements. That would be very, very, very nice. Okay, so we have the Dragon Ball Heroes. So this comes out tonight. Wait a minute. Does it... hold up. This is dropping tonight. Has the data download happened yet? No. Okay. It's okay. Well, the game is in maintenance right now. Okay, there we go. I was like, wait a minute. It comes out tonight. We definitely haven't had the data download yet. Okay. I doubt there will be any surprises in there. I suppose there always could be, but I don't think so, right? Alright, so this banner will be up as soon as maintenance is over. The banner's pretty good. Here are the 9 featured units. I mean, we have all the units pulled up right here. The main reason I would say it probably would be worth it to do maybe 1 multi, 2, 3, probably not too many, but, you know, maybe 1, 2, or 3 or something like that, is that you would have a chance to get the last 4 units here. I think Golden Cooler, Supremo Pie of Time, and the 2 Xeno Super Saiyan 3s are the best units here. Fu is obviously really good. He leads the Heroes team. These 3 are solid options, but they need to awaken first. And then the Great Ape Cumber is actually pretty good as well. But it is a guaranteed feature pull per multi as well, so... you are going to get one of these units. They're all good. Again, I'd say these 3 are the worst. Probably then Fu, then Cumber, and then these last 4 right here. I found the last 4 to be very, very helpful, right? So Cumber has a really broken ability here. This high chance of stunning all superclass enemies after receiving an attack is ridiculously OP. It's very powerful for like Super Battle Road. Battlefield, it would be good as well if you're going up against an enemy that can be stunned. So that's really, really a strong ability, right? So that makes this Cumber very nice. He is also a buff to the Giant team, which is just so small that any buff that we can get for this team is really important, right? We have this free-to-play Evil Saiyan that we're able to get from the event, which will drop. Wait, is that on here? Hold on. Let me go back. I guess I don't need this. Let me head back here. Yeah, okay, right there. The Prison Planet Saga story event. So this shows up. This guy's actually pretty good. You know, he's able to stack attack and defense. He, you know, gives extreme class allies a buff. You know, he lowers super class enemies' attack and defense. Pretty strong unit for a free-to-play unit. I think he's very solid. Fu is good. He's a Dragon Ball Hero category leader. You know, he is able to get some dodging if there's Time Traveler category allies on the team, which is always nice. Pretty much the entire Dragon Ball Heroes team is completely overlapped with the Time Traveler team, so that's something to keep in mind. Again, he's very strong. Gohank's here, you know, he's just an extra addition to the Fusion team. That's where Gohanks and the Xeno Gotenks are going to be useful. You know, they're able to get, like, a whole bunch of additional attack and defense with every super attack performed. This guy seals. Where's the Gotenks at? Yeah, and this Gotenks is very similar. He lowers attack and gets the additional when the enemy's super attack is sealed. You know, like the Xeno Gotenks and then the Gohanks are sort of meant to be used together. Both solid units, but again, I think they do need awakenings. Golden Cooler I've found to be very, very good. He does stack attack, which is solid. 100% attack and defense is fine, and then he gives all allies 2 key and 20% attack and defense. a very, very solid ability for some of these teams he's on, like Transformation Boost and Full Power, or even Time Travelers. Any key support you can get is always really good. Then he also does get extra attack and defense and a guaranteed additional attack if there's another 3 or more Dragon Ball Hero category allies on the team. So another thing to keep in mind. He also does not have shocking speed, unfortunately, but he's still really good, right? Very, very solid ability. This guy, I think, is actually in the discussion for one of the best TURs in the game. His defensive abilities are incredible, right? 100% attack and defense, guard against all attacks. He gets the extra attack on super attack, which allows him to hit pretty hard, especially if you have a support type option on the rotation. Then he gets damage reduction per Dragon Ball Heroes category ally. No matter what, he will always have this negative 7% right here. So he's always going to have defense, guard, and a little bit of damage reduction, which makes him very, very strong. He also has a high chance of stunning a great unit for Super Battle Road, EZA, Battlefield, all those different types of places. So that's really, really good. We have Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, who is definitely a very solid unit. He's able to do a lot more damage than the Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but I have found that Goku and his defense are a little bit more impactful than the extra damage that we're able to get from this Xeno Vegeta, right? So that's one thing to sort of keep in mind. They're both really good, though, and they are really good when run together. This guy's on a lot of different teams. He'll be a good option for, like, the Worthy Rival team, for example, sharing over in a flash and a couple of links with, like, that STR EZA Majin Vegeta, so that's pretty good. All right, then we have the Supremo Pie of Time, one of the best support type units in the game. All allies 3 key and 30% attack and defense is very good. Then she can get additional attack and defense for all allies, and then also the 12% chance of performing a crit, very good. And then she massively raises defense for 1 turn, that's the same buff that the Super Saiyan 4s get. She also seals, making her really one of the best units in the game for Super Battle Road, is what she is. I was able to beat Realm of Gods Super Battle Road. I don't know, maybe it took, I did 200 attempts at no item Realm of Gods with no luck. And then, I don't know, after adding LR God Goku and Supremo Pie of Time to my team, I was able to beat it maybe within, like, the first 20 tries or something like that, I feel like. That stage was a nightmare, but, I mean, her sealing, and then she doesn't take damage after she super attacks, because that massively raised defense is a monstrous buff. So, she is tremendously good for all these teams. Yeah, Realm of Gods, boy. Woo! I mean, we're about to get that team, I think, hugely buffed from the 5-year anniversary, so she is going to be very interesting indeed. We have Vegex here, who is a defensive stacking unit, so he'll be pretty good in the Legendary Goku event, fusion of Trunks and Vegeta. Next we have, okay, here we go, okay. We're going to get to that in a second. I'm pretty excited for Global for that. That Ribrian, she's pretty nasty. Okay, so the World Mission event comes back. Keep in mind that, obviously Global hasn't had their Baba Shop updated yet. But on JP, our Baba Shop has been updated, and even medals from these events are able to be purchased with Baba points. So I think that's pretty interesting. Battlefield comes back, tonight, actually. I've actually seen a lot of people posting on the subreddit wondering when Battlefield was going to return. I believe this is the last Battlefield Global is going to have before Jiren and the new fights get added with the next Battlefield afterwards. So that's going to be obviously very exciting, but you Global players better get ready because that Jiren does not play. I would say a majority of the player base is almost always going to need at least 2 teams to take him down. And maybe even more, or maybe you just have no chance if you get unlucky. Jiren is tough. Even me with, every unit in the game that's good, Rainbowed, I routinely lose to Jiren. I've lost him many, many times. So, it just depends sometimes on luck, the way your rotations play out and, where Jiren decides to super attack, because Jiren kills your defense when he supers. So maybe he attacks the first slot 10 times, and then he supers right away, lowering defense, and then you're just dead. It's happened to me before. So that is something that'll happen. Next, we have this, comes out next week. This is a double rates banner that introduces Launch and Oceanus into the game. If you guys are unfamiliar, this is one of my most legendary shafts all time. Where it took me 4,500 stones or something like that to Rainbow Oceanus, and I was kind of deceived into it too. it's like, I spent like, I don't know, like 1,500 stones or something like that, and I had like 3 copies of Oceanus and Launch Rainbow, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll just keep going. And then before you know it, it's like, oh, good. I just dropped like 5k stones to get Oceanus Shenron, and then the 300 million download celebration is about to drop. So, definitely one of my worst moments ever. But this is going to be a typical double rates banner. I mean, what's interesting about this is Global is going to get another double rates banner only in a couple of months, right? Probably, my guess is April. Global will get the LR Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku double rates banner, which is going to be pretty good. This, of course, will have all the LRs, in the game up to this point. Well, outside of Dokkan Fest exclusives, of course. And it introduces a couple of new units. Now, I strongly encourage Global players not to summon on this. Really, really don't. But this Rubrian gets her awakening now. She is ludicrous. So ludicrous that I'm probably going to do a video on her again just to kind of like, remind people of how insane she is. But, she single-handedly really can allow you to no item, Universal Survival Arc stages, category Super Battle Road, running like a full Peppy Gal team, just a lot of different things like that. Like, she is ludicrous, this Ribrianne. With the ceiling, the attack lowering, the category support, what 190% attack and defense, like just nuts. She's absolutely ludicrous, right? Then Kid Chi-Chi gets an awakening as well. Kid Chi-Chi then becomes very, very damn powerful. 250% attack when performing a super attack. Clearly she can hit incredibly hard. She does lose some of the attack if she's hit. Not really so bad. And then if you have a Kid Goku on the team, she gets 150% defense. But guess what? The 2 teams that she's on are both led by Kid Goku, so it's not really so much of an issue. Very solid unit, I would say, is what that Chi-Chi is right there. Then we have Oceanus. Yeah, this is the unit that caused me to summon thousands of stones for almost no reason. She's really good for the Shadow Dragon Saga team, though, and she's really good for the Shadow Dragon Saga Super Battle Road as well. So if you have not gotten that done, she will be able to help you out quite a bit there. She seals, and then what is it? She gets, additional 50% attack, guaranteed super attack if the enemy is in attack down or defensive down status. And then she has a high chance of stunning the enemy while the target enemy super attack is sealed. So basically the way she works is she'll seal on the first super attack. Then if the enemy has attack or defense down, then she has the high chance of stunning them as well. So she can really keep enemies locked down. In particular, she does work very, very well with the Shadow Dragon Saga team too, because of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, as well as Omega Shenron, right? Both of them lower enemy attack, just from their passive. So that will allow Oceanus to really do her job well. Very, very good unit. Definitely not worth 5,000 stones, but she is very good. And then we have Launch here. I've used Launch many times in Dokkan Battlefield, in particular against Jiren. She works very, very well. Because chances are pretty good that Launch will triple super attack for you. And then at that point, she's lowering attack on every super attack. Lowering attack is really the one advantage you can get over Jiren, the one powerful ability you have against him. But Launch is one of these characters that's super powerful right at the start of the fight, right? For 5 turns from the start of fight. So for Super Battle Road, as well as Battlefield, she's really good. She's like LR God Goku, right? In that, they just have that short burst at the start of a fight where they're really strong. I mean, look at her. So she's going to have, 150% attack, 100% defense, 3 key, a high chance of performing a crit, and then a guaranteed additional that has a high chance of being a super attack. Like, that's a lot. Like, she's very, very solid. Good for the Dragon Ball Saga team. Good for Peppy Gals as well. So there we go. I believe that basically covers the whole thing. Yep, and then this is the event to get the medals to awaken them. They pretty much all awaken from that event. These aren't really too meaningful. This comes back. I think this is the first time this is returning on Global. So this is definitely going to be very, very positive for a lot of players out there. Because I'm sure a lot of people did not get Android 21 grinded up all the way. Plus, now that this is returned, this should be added to the keys section. So now you'll be able to use keys to challenge this event in the future. So obviously that's very good. So let me know what you guys decide to do. Again, I think a couple multis on this wouldn't hurt too much. Keep in mind this is a blue coin banner though, so you don't want to go too crazy. And then a double rates banner, you do not summon. You are dumb if you summon on this. If you really must summon on a double rates banner, just wait a couple of months and the LR Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku double rate banner will be out. At least then, you know, you'll have a featured LR on there, who I consider the third best unit in the game right now, and then you'll still have all the unfeatured LRs that people want to get. But don't summon on this one. Wait until the LR Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku double rates banner if you must summon on a double rates banner, right? So there we go. Thanks, guys, for watching. Another JP Shaft exclusive global wallpaper, man. Very, very tough times for us JP players. What can I say? Thanks, guys, for watching. All right, I'll catch y'all next time.